to go through a couple things. I was on my PR task force earlier today, and one of the things that I've mentioned to you guys that I'm just afraid of is that we're losing the things that always worked because they were not broken, and instead of adding to things, we're replacing things, and we really want to build, like we want to create more. So I just sat down and I was going through like my old PR timeline, and how do we integrate, the things that we're doing. And I spoke with Matt King about this, and I was sharing with him my ideas. And here's kind of version 1. I know this is going to change for sure, but this is what we're playing with, and I wanted you guys to be able to really incorporate it right now. So first is just maximizing, obviously, in your day 2 collection, whether that's tomorrow you're launching or if you're launching on Saturday, maximizing the number of names that you have. So are you using, Mary Lou's PR collection talk, whatever it is, to, are you averaging 80 or more names per head? Because that's what needs to be happening, is 80 more names per head on average. Then something that Matt said they've been doing is for anyone right now for non-summer, for fall and spring, if they are a student and they have Blackboard or whatever version of like an online communication with their classes, where they have like all the emails of their classmates, to send an email, delete the teacher and send an email saying, hey, my job has openings, and they have the post with the link, click here for more information. So having them put that up in day 3 and say, hey, that's going to get you extra people and help you for that contest. So they've been doing that. Then on Sunday, we have your traditional PR calling, or whenever you're doing this. So traditional PR calling, like make sure that when we collect the names on Saturday, are we having them star their top people? That way the girls start with the stars first, and double tap. And this is something that we always do, double tap. And if they don't pick up, shoot a text right after. So it's call. Most of the time you'll get them on the second call. If they don't pick up, then it's, hey, your buddy had recommended you for a job. And we shoot them a quick text just saying, hey, your buddy, just started working with me, recommended you for a position we had, wanted to give you some more details. When's the best time to contact you? Or, you can say, hey, your buddy had recommended you, starting pay $16, really flexible. If you want more details, let me know. That's typically a text I've sent. So that's happening on your traditional calling day. Then on Monday with advanced training, there, at the end of advanced training, so the first hour, so we've got first hour and last hour of advanced training, doing phone jam the first hour and splitting that 15 minutes of Facebooking for demos and sending all of mom's friends the message, 15 minutes, and 45 minutes of calls. So doing the messages first for 15 minutes, because that gives them confidence, because what's going to happen is they're going to have responses, some immediately and some later, with people who are like, oh yeah, when do you want to do it? And so they're going to get more appointments. So having them send out messages for 15, 20 minutes and then jumping on the phone. So that first hour, that's happening. Then advanced training. Then the last hour is our alley-oop time, and really setting it up in teams, so having however many people per team, it depends how many helpers you have. So if you've got, an assistant and a paid caller, whatever, they know for that 1 hour, like it's all hands on deck. We're going to maximize the number of PRs and splitting them up. So if you have 4 kids in advanced training, it's like Lorena's got 2, you've got 2, but are you always picking your top 2? So your top 2 go to you. So let's say in the summer you have 15 people and you have 5 teams of 3, maybe it's 3 teams of 5, whatever it is. But it's like, hey, my goal is to help you win that trip to Cabo, and so basically the receptionist, the assistant manager, they have their little stump speech. This is, if you've watched in the SLC talks, basically like Ben Jackson's PR alley phone jam time, or Trey Ketchum, like they always did this, where they put them into teams, and they're just like, hey, we're going to help you, like they're like, just get whoever on the phone. As soon as you get someone on the phone, boom, pass them off to me. So they would be like trying to get their friend, hey, my job has some opening, $16 starting pay, okay, hold on, let me have someone tell you about it, boom, and they pass it over. And so each team, like they were just trying to be the team that got the most, but the whole thing, the reception is like, hey, we're going to beat them. And as you're setting it up, you're like, hey, this team has dominated, the past 2 weeks. Like Lorena's team's always kicking everyone's butt. She's like, yeah, you're on my team. But going through, so you're splitting them into teams, but your top whatever studs, 1, 2, 3, 4 or 5 kids, whoever you're gonna, the 1 to 3 top kids that you're gonna steroid, that's your team. So for that, whatever you set up, everyone's splits up. So if you don't know, as you transition into that, so you finish teaching, say, all right, well, guys, this last portion, so who here's excited about winning a trip to Cabo? Hopefully you guys get some great stuff, All right, so let me ask you guys, who here's excited about a trip to Cabo? And the girls bring in the list, say, well, I want to say, Johnny, you already have so-and-so, 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 like coming in that set up interviews. Make sure to text them, good luck. And in the beginning of advanced training, if they're coming in while they're in advanced training, you want them to text them like, yo, good luck, I'm actually here, like I'll come say hi. But if their interviews are later or the next day, at this point, be like, hey, make sure to text these guys, good luck text or whatever. But you already have, 5 chances to start getting to winning that, whatever contest you're doing. So recognizing all the PRs that have been set. And it's like, hey guys, we set aside time to help you guys for this contest for this week. We're excited about having Mushroom and Cabo. We're excited about helping you guys win this. And obviously we're excited about helping build our team to reach our $1 million year next year. We're gonna be the first office in Sugar Land history to hit $1 million. First, office in in spring history to hit $1 million, whatever it is. So sharing that, vision with the group. And then you say, so what we've done, so we're splitting into teams. So so-and-so, so-and-so, you're on so-and-so's team. So-and-so, you're on so-and-so's team. You guys, you're on my team. And what's going to happen, we're going to split up and we're going to see who gets the most. And we just, they're the reigning champs. So we're going to help you guys get chances at this. And then we'll show you guys additional ways that you can work towards this so we can help win it. And then at the end, we're going to be doing all your paycheck stuff and your payroll stuff. So they go, so team huddles, everyone go to your teams, team huddles for 2 minutes, and then boom, it's go time. So then they go to their teams. Now your team is those top 1 to 3. Those are the ones you're like, hey, by the way, you guys are the ones I want to multiply. And you have that whole conversation of like, if I could clone you, I would, but I can't. But you're the people that I want on board. You're the people that I'm excited to build with. And so I've actually set aside time in my schedule tomorrow, later today, whenever you have those 30-minute gaps to do one-on-ones, to actually meet with any of your friends one-on-one. We don't even need to meet in the office. It can be more laid back, like you, me, and then like I'll go with you and meet them at Chick-fil-A, or we'll go to Starbucks or whatever. And so we can sit down and meet together. So we'll, these are the times I have available. It's going to be first come, first serve. So look at your list, who are your top 10 people that you think would be the best at this? All right, cool. Let's see who you can get on the phone, pass them to me so we can set up a time that works in our schedules. That way I can meet them. Definitely want to meet them by Wednesday or by Thursday, whatever, when we make our decision. So, but this is just for you guys. I'm not doing this for anybody else, but for your friends. I'm willing to meet with them one-on-one, or with you ideally. If you're not on a demo, I want you to join us so we can grab a quick coffee, grab some, Chick-fil-A, or come by the office and I'll meet with you guys, meet one-on-one so we can get those people in for you. Sounds good? All right, let's do this. Let's beat them. And so they start getting people on the phone and we're setting them up. Yeah, hey, how's tomorrow? I'd love to meet you. Like, oh yeah, let's all grab coffee here. Or maybe you're going to be on campus or whatever it is. So you set up your steroids with those top people while the receptionists are working with the other guys, okay? So you need to have a helper, during AT. Someone's got to be there. So whether it's your paid caller ready to go or it's an AM, they've got to be ready to go. Then on Tuesday is when we're doing, and by the way, something you can do there too is before they leave is say, hey, you could send this and have the message with the link. Hey, by the way, if you want to send this to your top, and they can just text their top 10 or 15 that they didn't get a hold of. If you didn't get a hold of them, shoot them a text and give them a text to shoot. For the steroids, I would be like, yo, I really want you to be my boss. She has some openings. She's awesome. Like, I think you do really well. I want to see if you want to grab lunch or something, shoot them a text. For everybody else, they're shooting a text saying, hey, we have some my company has some openings, check out this link. Can they shoot that to their top 10, 15 people before they leave? All right, on Tuesday, social media post. Hey dude, you want to get some extra people? Tomorrow night I'll help you get people set. But so-and-so put up a Facebook post or put a thing on Instagram and share it on Facebook. And I got like 6 of their friends set up. So do you have Instagram? Cool, can you post something up and share it on Facebook? Be like, they're gonna ask you what it is, where you work. Don't answer any of that. Honestly, just get there. Be like, yo, give me your number. I'll call you with information. So just your job, collect numbers. If you collect them during the day, just text me. Like, call my friend so-and-so, call my friend so-and-so. If I have a chance, I'll try to give them a call today. But make a list. Hopefully by tomorrow you'll have at least 5 to 10. Most people do, especially when posting on social media. And I'll hook you up, dude. I'll help you win that K-bar. I'll help you win that massage. I'll help you win that cruise or Cabo or whatever. Sounds good? All right, cool. So they, you tell them what to post and you can share with them, hey, here's an example of a post. So now when they come to the team meeting, so during that day, you'll get 1 to 3 at least names and numbers. Where some people are going to get a lot more. And then they always come to the team and, oh, I have more people. And I remind them, like, even them, I'm like, hey, comment on your thing like, hey, I'm headed to my office today. If anyone wants info, let me know. That way it pops back up on the news feed when it comes to Facebook. So we can maximize that. At the Wednesday team meeting, what I want to do is all the people that never picked up from their list, have them send them a text with the Google link. That way we can get more people applying from that. And then after that, whether it's Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, whenever, that's where you can get them on Facebook of like, hey, let's make it, how many can they message, 30, 50, or like all of their friends on Facebook, can they send them and say, hey, my job has openings, and send them the Google link and have them do that. So have them sit down for a PRPC and help them win the trip. Sounds good? Let's do this. Building for 2016. I'm super excited.